students. So we have been discussing about proportion. Also I've discussed the question from 1 to 4. Now we'll discuss some word problems based on proportion. So the first question is, Soma bought a dozen notebooks at rupees 180. If Arun wants to buy 25 such notebooks, how much money should he carry with him? Generally I can solve this sum with unitary method, but we will use proportion here. Remember, every question that can be solved with unitary method can also be solved by proportion. So the question says that 1 dozen notebook, a dozen notebook means 1 dozen notebook, which is equal to 12. So 12 notebooks cost is given 180, and if Arun buys 25 such notebooks, then how much money will he carry with him? That means if 12 notebooks cost rupees this, then what will be the cost of 25 notebooks? So obviously it will increase as the number of books has increased, and it is also proportional. How proportional? Since the number of books increases, in the same manner the cost also will increase. I have already explained this while I was explaining the proportion, that if the number of something increases, then the cost also will increase. So I can make a chart like this, or you can simply write that let the cost of 25 notebooks be x. So I made a chart here, number of notebooks and cost. So in the first case it is given that 1 dozen notebook, that is 12 notebooks, cost rupees 180. You have to find out the cost of 25 notebooks, which I have considered to be x. Since, as I said, that it will be proportional. Proportional means ratio of the cost to cost will be equal to the ratio of the books to books. Okay, so ratio of cost to cost means 180 is to x is equal to ratio of the number of books to number of books, that is 12 is to 25. Or simply, without writing this, you can simply write let the cost of 25 notebooks be rupees x, and then directly start this one, that is cost and cost, ratio of cost and cost, 180 is to x, rupees x is equal to ratio of number of notebooks to number of notebooks. Now be careful while writing this one. If you have written 180 first, then this is the cost of 12 notebooks, so 12 notebooks will come first. If you write, say suppose if you want to write x is to 180, then in that case you cannot write 12 is to 25, because x is the cost of 25 notebooks, so 25 will come first and then only 12 will come. So be careful about this. Okay, now once you do that, we know that product of extremes is equal to product of means. So product of means here is 12 into x, 12x, 180 into 25. In the next step, if I bring 12 here, it will become divide. So 12 1 is 12, 12 1 is 12, 6 carry, 60, 12 5 is 60. So 15 into 25, 375. So the cost of 25 notebooks is equal to 375. Next question. What is the height of Qutub Minar if a replica means just a small model of Qutub Minar, replica of height 1.25 meter is made, keeping the ratio between the height of the actual monument and that of the replica 58 is to 1. That means how the replica is made? In this ratio. In this ratio means, say if Qutub Minar is 58 centimeter, then the replica will be 1 meter. So in that way, if they make it and the replica is made of 1.25 meter, then what is the height of the Qutub Minar? That is what you have to find. This is not the height of the Qutub Minar, this is just the ratio, that if Qutub Minar is 58 meter, then the replica will be 1 meter. So in that way, if I put it as 1.25 meter for the replica, then what will be the actual height of the Qutub Minar? So let the actual height be, let the actual height of the okay, I have written already. Let the height of the actual monument be x. Okay, now the ratio is given of what? Actual to replica. So here also you have to write actual to replica. Okay, the ratio given here is actual is to replica. So in the original height, when you write that term also you will write actual is to replica. So 58 is to 1 is equal to, the actual height was taken as x and the replica height is already given 1.25. So again, product of means and product of extremes. So 1 into x is x, and if I multiply this, I get 72.5. So the height of the actual monument is 72.5 meter. Okay. Question number 7, 8 are same. Okay, it will be same. Only the difference is that here you found out the actual monument, here you will find out the height of the model. Here the actual height is given, the actual height of the tower is given. You have to find out the height of the model, but the procedure will be same. The ratio is given, you take the height of the model to be x. So 160:1 will be equal to 200:x, because here the height of the actual tower is given first. So in the second ratio also, the height of the actual tower will be taken first. In this question, you have to find out the height of the statue, original height of the statue, where the height of the souvenir means a small replica of the statue is made, which is 12.4 centimeter, such that the ratio is maintained in this way. Then what will be the height of the original statue? So same maths, same procedure, you can continue like that. Let us come to question number 9. It is almost same only, but in this case the ratio is reversed now. In all the three cases, you can see the ratio was given by as actual to replica, actual to souvenir, actual to this statue, small souvenir statue, whatever it is. But in this case, the model, the small model that is made, that is given first, and then the actual is given. So the ratio has been reversed in this case, but whatever it is, the procedure is same. Eiffel Tower, which is actually 324 meter high, what would be the height of the miniature? Miniature means a small model of Eiffel Tower. What will be the height of the miniature if the ratio is maintained like this? Say if 4000 is the meter of the height of the tower, then the miniature will be 1 meter. Then if the Eiffel Tower is actually 324, then what will be the height of the miniature? So let the height of the miniature be x. So if the height of the miniature is x, the ratio is given miniature is to original. So here also you have to take miniature is to original. So miniature I have taken x, and the original height of the tower is given 324. Again, product of means 4000 into x, 4000x, 1 into 324 is 324. 4000 will come here. 4 into 1000 gives you 4000. 4 into 81 gives you 324. So 81 by 1000, that becomes 0.081. So that means height of the miniature is 0.081 meter, but the number is very minute number, 0.081 meter. So I have converted into centimeter, because it is not even 1 meter also. So I have converted into centimeter by multiplying 100. So when I multiply 100, the point will move 2 steps right, that is between 8 and 1. So 8.1 centimeter. Okay, even if you stop the answer here, that is not wrong, that is correct, but because the value is very small, so I have converted into centimeter. So it's the same as this one, only the ratio has got reversed. The miniature has come first, the original has come second. So that's why here also it gets reversed. One more question I'll do, question number 10. 10 and 11 are of the same type, so I'm doing number 10. A mixed fruit drink is made from apple juice and grape juice. So a mixed fruit drink is made, where apple juice and grape juice are mixed. If 4.5 liters of the juice, means the mixed juice, they are talking about the mixed juice, not individual, that when I mix both of them and I make 4.5 liters of juice, then in that 4.5 liters, 3 liters are apple juice. Then how much apple juice will be there in 18 liters of juice? That means if I take 4.5 liters of juice, in that 4.5 liters, 3 liters is apple juice. Then how many liters of apple juice will be there in 18 liters of the mixed juice? So let me consider let the quantity of apple juice be x liter. Okay, now we will form the ratio here. The ratio is not given, we will form the ratio here. We will take like this: quantity of juice and the ratio of apple juice, and then again we will take quantity of juice and the ratio of apple juice. So in first statement it is given that in 4.5 liter juice, 3 liters of apple juice is there. So I have taken the ratio of that. Second part says that in 18 liter juice, how many will be there? So I have considered that in 18 liter of juice we have x. So total quantity of juice by apple juice, total quantity of juice is to apple juice. I have maintained the ratio, and they will be direct proportional, because if the quantity increases here, the quantity will increase here also. So product of extremes 4.5 into x, product of means 3 into 18. 4.5 can be written as 45 by 10. In the next 3 to 18 is 54. When I take 45 by 10 that side, it becomes 10 by 45, because 10 will go into multiplication, 45 will become division. 5 2s are 10, 5 9s are 45, 9 1s are 9, 9 6s are 54. So 6 into 2, 12. That means in 18 liters of juice, you will have 12 liters of apple juice. So that is how it is done. In the same procedure, you can follow number 11 also. So with this, we come to the end of this chapter, and then we will go for the new chapter in the next class after the puja vacation. So for now we are ending here. Thank you.